first thing, folks, for selecting these schools is to decide on a region. And this is again available in the webinar that I did on in February, I guess, and sorry, March, I guess. So you can definitely look at it. But here's a quick 1-minute recap. If you want to see, the first thing that you have to understand in life is decide the intake. That's why I asked you the question. So many of you have decided on the intake. You said that, hey, I'm going to go for fall round 1, blah blah blah. You've already decided. Excellent. After that, the second thing is, hey, decide on the region. What is the region? US, Canada, blah blah, Spain, France, UK, Sweden, Netherlands. These are all the top ones that you want to go. See, obviously, I don't think you want to go to Ghana, right, for studying. Obviously, the number of regions where you want to study are pretty limited in the world. So make your decision saying that, hey, this is the region that I want to do. And for that, these are all the parameters that you want. Do not just think of ROI as just that single number. Of course, it is important. Of course, you need to know like how fast are you able to pay back that thing, but it's never that thing alone. There are multiple other factors that you want to consider for selecting a region. Example would be the quality of life that you're going to enjoy. Example would be the societal support and what kind of society is it? What kind of cultures do they have? Are you open to it? Things like that. Would you feel fulfilled? At the end of the day, the question that you're going to ask about a region would be like, if I'm going to go and live and study there and work there later on, and probably establish my family later on, will I be very happy with it? And will I be able to achieve my goals for my life? So that is something very simple. So that is like the 1-minute thing on the region. So select on the region. So once I selected, now what will I have? I'll have two pieces of information with me, which is like I'm going to apply to US schools in fall 2022. To join in 2022, I'm going to apply to the fall schools now. So very simple. So you have two pieces of information with you. And then what we do is, what I recommend is like looking at the researching on the schools. Okay. So the other factor that people often like not look at would be the PR, citizenship that you want, work permit, etc., etc. Okay, so those things also become a big deal, and especially if you have a family and you have a spouse or somebody else, you also want to know the spouse visa. Okay, obviously you don't want your spouse to suffer. Okay, whether it is he or she, you really want them to have like a career like you do, right? So all those things considered is how you decide on the region, and all here are the various different parameters to consider.